Some of us too desperate. We're desperate to the point where we are blind. Yeah. You can't say you're an entrepreneur and you don't care about your workers. You're supposed to make people feel free for come and work. Love come to your job even when you're underpaid them. They're supposed to walk out the road and defend the business and you. I cannot drive home with my savings. If I have $19 million per me, I can't drive home in the land of my birth with $19 million per me. Because if police catch me and stop me, they will not understand that I save it. You're not allowed to drive home with so much cash. They confiscate it. So everything is a hold on. We are programmed to hold on ourselves. That is why scientists stated that once you are of a higher power, you will start seeing things differently. Now the scripture stated that once you find Jesus, you start walking circumspectly. You understand me? So now realize that the fortnight pay is just a control to keep you coming for 2 weeks. When you add both fortnight pay, you go back in the next month. So you have not completed a month yet. Math must can show you. Then they are going to tell you to narrow down your liberty when the job promised that you shall live above how you started out in life. So make it make sense. You pay tax before you buy the food. You pay tax after you buy the food. And you pay tax when you eat the food. So make it make sense. And weekend is not even for rest. Weekend is not even for resting. Because if you have 5 days a week that you work, 1 day is to gather your stuff and the next day is to get back to work the following day. You never know. So when you say you lay down, your mind is gearing up for the next day. So you haven't gotten any rest. Ask yourself the question. Once you realize that you're going on vacation, you're excited. And once you realize that you're coming back off vacation and you have a task, you understand me? Your mind get either depressed, tired, anxiety start lead you. It's psychology. But we make it the norm. Why do you think it's so easy for people to come on the app and disgrace themselves? Because we make things the norm. We make things so believable so till we develop ranks. Some people are foreign to do 2, 3 jobs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That person that try find life, they are in survival mode, them not thrive. Hey girl, have 4 jobs me though. You need some rest. It's a sad thing to say, but you need some rest. It is very sad. You need some rest. Yeah. For real. It don't make no sense. Work can't done. Work there from before you exist. I even plan to be exist. How to be a successful entrepreneur? I never like that phrase. To be a successful entrepreneur is to be an ambitious entrepreneur. And to be an ambitious entrepreneur, it means that you have to do things out of your moral in order to get on top. Don't let the English fool you. To be successful entrepreneur it's not a phrase of worth. To be an honest entrepreneur is a phrase of worth. Meaning that you are very prayerful in whatever you're doing. The Creator who had blessed you with such an idea to start a small business and land it into a large business. Once you walk into your career with the Creator, you understand me? El Elyon. Once you walk into your career with that, then you have an honest business. Most of these businesses where you see now, they are not business. All of them build pan deception. Me not ask you, all of them build on deception. There is no business that people willing to hang on to and say, God, I will bless this one day. There is not one business. I'm yet to see that. Yes, There's not one business. So we run with the phrase of being successful. No, say you have to go underpay people in order for your business thrive. And when you underpay such an individual or such individuals for your business thrive, it's an attitude that you have learned now. So you're broke bad. You will never raise them pay like that. Look at Andrew Olmis. Andrew get 300% while everybody else get $1,000 on them minimum wage. What does that tell you? And he's not going to laud himself as a successful prime minister. No, you are not. You're playing on the citizens back in order to feel like a king. It happened from Bible days and it's just the truth. After me and say sound like shit. A foolishness me and chat. Alright, fine. Shibby, what you mean by that? You see, because you guys won't see what I am saying because you're buying into the fandangles that society advertise. The devil will advertise a lot of things to you and just want you to say yes, but it will cost you. It doesn't matter. I have a business also, and if I put in a particular amount of money, I have to say, alright, the business just a start, so I'm going to pay the people them X, Y, and Z. But will I ever be able, when the business step up all 2 days after, to increase their salary? Oh yes. And the reason why I can sit and say that because of something I do over and over. Oh yes. You see, when you hear, I'm going to say this out openly. You see, when you hear people come back and cuss and say, Shibby, when me I work with you, you underpay me lies. That's a lie. If me forever talk or me buy them food, or me pay them rent, or me buy them clothes, or me do every single thing, I should never and must never do that. I even pay them daily to come to rehearsal. Where you find that? Where you find people that pay you for training? Anytime nobody's find a place where I pay them for training, them up on it and run on it. Where would you find that? Me start doing that. Which part in a theater you hear people and pay people for come and rehearsal? Where in a theater you hear that? You understand me? But it's not for you, the actors. It's for me, the management. Meaning that I have to put myself in a position that money don't become an idol to the point where I treat people less than them labor. Remember, business people culture to rob, you know. You understand me? And working people culture for settle for less. Yeah. Working people culture for settle for less. It's a hold on and a setback. And not care how you say when you used to work for a man, the man hold it down. You go hold back somebody when you start working. You have to be at your pay and your cues. You have to bring God into your business. If you don't bring God Almighty into your business, you are just another thief. You are just another thief. You're not an entrepreneur. You're not an entrepreneur. You're in survival mode. And every day you get up and open your business, you're in survival mode. Because you will never see a need to raise these people pay. You will never see a need to raise these people pay. A man only like you when him can use you, you know. You're good to him and you're the best to him. You never know. It go both ways. People only like you when they can use you. When they have full access of you, they really love you when you're under their command. You see me? Me always hard for love. Me always hard for love. Especially to people who believe that they have a bigger IQ than the world. Me always hard for love. Because me gonna tell you exactly what you're doing. I am going to tell you, it now gonna sit well with you. Because me now gonna make sure, alright, you use me now. And you know say you use me. So why when I call you out in front of the crowd, you have a problem? Eh? When you use me in front of anybody, you don't have a problem because I'm very obedient to your command. So why when I call you out in front of anybody I disrespect? These are the conversations I have with many people and them can't answer. I say if you use the individual and them call you out in front of people, then that they say you diss them. You have never given them love. We see it in a relationship. Man come beside you and tell you how much them do. And we know some of the secrets at home in treat you like you're the only girl in the world. So why is he behaving like this outside? We know them somebody. Oh, you and him reach to this. The problem is some of us too desperate. We're desperate to the point where we are blind. Yeah. You can't say you're an entrepreneur and you don't care about your workers. You're supposed to make people feel free for come and work. And love come to your job even when you're underpaid them. They're supposed to walk out the road and defend the business and you. Because one thing we know with bosses, or how bosses should be, is that bosses should be an icon to their co-worker. Not a friend. Not a friend, but an icon to their co-worker. To their employees. They must be an icon. That much me know. You have to be a staple in the hearts of your workers. You have to make some people vex when you have to fire them. You have to make some people bawl when they have to leave the work. You have to make the workers them miss the years and don't realize how long them did it and work with you. That's how you work. Nobody wants to be a fool for your workers, but a simple smile, it can help your worker. You don't have to be buddy with them, but treat them with respect and split justice. Make them tap me in your back, say one thing with you, I'm going to split justice. I mean, know I'm going to tell me say I'm wrong from day one. Yes, set boundaries, but not make people feel like they're in a stiff jacket. Don't use people to feel like you exist. You must feel like you exist on your own. On your own, you have to feel like you exist. On your own. But because we have a lot to prove to people based on our thoughts. You understand me? Every day we get up and make an ask ourselves. You are the boss, you are the boss, it can't get no bigger than that. You are the boss. You're the boy not gonna sit down here, your workers them not gonna sit down and play domino daily. You are the boss. And everybody knows say you're the boss. But nobody knows to see you come and shuffle up because they're not supposed to do nothing wrong. You understand me? When you come through, it's supposed to be a beauty. You know, it's so nice. When we used to do the set, you know, and we shoot Shebada in charge. You know, say Mr. Bill bring a lot of people where him know. And him tell them a lot of bad things about me. Marking and me and Mr. Bill a friend, you know. Although him not there no more. And him tell a lot of people about me. Negative things him talk about me. And so him go up and said, everybody energy low. God know. There's not a smile. It's just not warm, it's not welcoming. Mark, you know. And me are the star, you know. And when I go up and said, everybody hate me. And you know what I found very funny and interesting? Is the fact that I know so them hate me, I'm just going to the fact, morning! Morning! You're so beautiful, wow! You're pretty here. You know? You see the pan. I say you're beautiful. I'm gonna about my business. Yeah, Shepan. You know? And the man they will come perform. They match out them stand up so when them they pass, I say, not getting it, not getting it. You're not getting it. You come here very stiff this morning. Yeah. I say, what is it? Bill never tell me who not come to. I bet he did. Come on, sir. Lighten up yourself. Lighten up yourself. The sea now do. They can't answer us, you know? I said the sea now do. Let us take it back. And me is not the director. Yeah. You're not getting my energy. You're not getting my energy. Me and you not ever go war. By the time the scene could have done shoot, the whole of we are drink Magnum. The whole of we are drink Magnum. I could never believe it when time I go in one morning and them say, see Paul Bill people, them know. Kid, come here. Make the shoot nice today. I say make the shoot nice today. Alright. 6 Magnum one time. You know my eye read? What? Everybody pack up early and go home cause shoot nice. Shoot nice. And done quick. Yeah man. Because, let me tell you something. You can never fight fire with fire. You fight fire with all the spray. You fight fire with all the sand, wet sand. You know? You fight fire with a little urine. Never you fight fire with fire, cause people don't plan for you already. You never know. Like Jeffrey, people don't plan for you. Sometimes when you see the thing I get too serious, make them go on. You shh. Make them go on. You never know. You know, say a whole heap of people say, no, me not trouble Shebada can cuss and Shebada can this. And sometimes I make you make an answer yourself and sometimes I look for yourself. Because not care where you try, the world knows if I open my mouth, you're empty. So I make you go on. Me not have to argue with you. Me not have to argue with you. Yeah, them always say, "Mom is the world." Yeah, me not argue with you. Go on. Go their way. Number one, I start class people. I start class them spirit. Because you get better so. Me class your spirit. You see, me stop attacking you. Me start attacking your spirit. Yeah? Me start attacking your spirit. So once you come with me, you say evening, you say, you know you know to talk to me for the rest of the day because me not like your spirit. You know, me tackle your spirit, and the thing we catch most of them on the app is when I speak to their spirit. Persons outside may not understand, but it trouble them for the entire night. You never know. It trouble them for a lifetime. Once I said to Mudfish, you know, say you and I won't be friends forever. And Mudfish they realize them spirit me I talk to, and it bother them for a lifetime. It bother them for a lifetime. You never know that. Up to the point where me and him can never be back friends again. Never. Ever. And that's not his decision. Because he will reach out to me, I'm shutting down. That's my decision. You not understand what me I talk, no? You see when Jesus did go cross the little boat and go cross the little piece of island there, so, and the man did possess with how much host of demon in the one man, how much demon in the one man, and the demon them say cast them into the pigs, and the pig go over the building. That's why enough church and them pig today them go over the mountain. And Jonah of them said that's why enough churches and them today. So up today is this. Wanna know that story they don't? Cause me don't want someone to know it and some don't know it. Wanna know the story? Wanna never hear that story there yet? You never hear the story there? No man, from your born you are sin. You never hear about the demon when Jesus cast out of the man and it go in the pig and the pig them run over the hill and drown. And that's why enough church on them pork and Rastaman on them pork. They know where you really live. You far from church and Bible. No man. You never hear that? Well anyways, let me tell you now. Jesus a walk and heal and doing daily chores. And demon in a one man, and the demon asked the Lord, Lord, the demon identify who Jesus is. And beg Jesus to cast them into the pig. Because Jesus could have sent them back to hell. But remember, the Nephilim spirit shall roam the earth and possess people. So them time, Jesus, and a time for them go away yet. So Jesus cast them into the pig. No, I said that for this. I said that for this, and I almost lose my point, you know. If you notice, the demon them beg Jesus to put them in the pig. They ask him to. That's why I stop arguing with people and I start arguing with people's spirit. Because once you attack their spirit, you will have a full understanding of what you're up against. You know why enough we not get the answer because we are arguing with people. No, sometimes the people don't even know what kind of influence them and it's like them take Mali. You never know. Jesus never addressed the man. Jesus addressed the demon that is in the man. Here the Nephilim spirits are roam the earth. That is why when you see enough of these people outside, you don't know who you take, who you afraid, who you still going to taxi with and who you argue with. Because if the Lord said, "You shall torment man upon the earth," that simple means say, the spirit activating enough people. Enough of them people, we see them under demonic influence. Me now ask you, yeah, Mark 5 verse 1 to 20. You can go read it, James. Yeah. Enough of them under demonic influence. Enough of them, a lot of them, and you have to try to identify. Yeah, you have the demon of malice. You never know when you say you hold malice. The reason why you hold malice on an individual, you have a hatred in your heart. You cannot talk to the individual. You understand me? And let the individual go. When you hear the individual name and say the individual, it's not supposed to hurt you and affect. That is why most of us go through breakup and have heartache because we can't let go. It's not break with heartbreak, a vex with vex. Yeah, a vex with vex. It's not break with heartbreak, a vex with vex. We hate the individual to the point where we love the individual till we hate them back again. It's true. Let go, let God. You never know. It's true. Me hate that girl lazy. You have to hate me, you know. Cause either you hate me, you know, and your dirty spirit hate me. You don't even know how to hate people. You never know that. And your dirty spirit. That is why you have some people when them go in a room, them change the atmosphere. You understand? You say, wow. 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 You have a presence, you have an aura. Yeah? Why I think the scripture said, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good work and glorify your Father in heaven. You can know somebody that is blessed versus somebody that is cursed. No. That's a tricky one. Why you say you can know somebody that is blessed and somebody that is cursed? Alright. What would you say about more one female that seem of worth and all? I want a female. Somebody give me a female who act like them up there and look like them up there. Yeah. Yeah, I know that sister winning. I want somebody to use as an example. After Maya up there, Beyonce. I don't want to use Beyonce, it's too plain if me use Beyonce. Alright, Martin said Lisa Anna. Let me go with Lisa. Alright, Miss Kitty. Somebody say Miss Kitty. I don't want to use Miss Kitty now. Miss Kitty, alright. We could all say Miss Kitty. Right, prime example. We could all say Miss Kitty, right? Is off work. And how she speaks and one, you know, say this lady have a shit pot. You know, an arm. We could all say that. Okay. Did you know that Miss Kitty's lifestyle, then so to speak, her success, yeah, that's a better word, could be a curse? It could be a curse. Now, why you say that the woman's success could be a curse? Oh, your bad mind so good boy. Why you say that the woman's success could be a curse? Alright, here where I mistake now, Bell. Oftentimes, we are programmed to acquire the things that we believe could get us through life without knowing that the moment we start indulging in what we call education is the moment we're driven further away from God Almighty. So, in our success, we can never reach the church door until we die, because we're always keeping on top of our career, because this is what we want to use for us to lament throughout the lifespan that we believe we have. Should be a loss. Give me in lower terms. Alright. Your success can be a curse because it can cause you not to view God as God. You understand me? That's why I'm telling you every day, intellect and truth cannot walk hand in hand, and will never walk hand in hand. Intellect and truth will never walk hand in hand, because intellect tells you that you have to get up every day and run down life. You understand me? But what intellect never tells you is that you never prepare for any sort of disaster to come. Where Corona, for example, everybody lose them job and them bank account empty, but yet still you are put on for rainy day. The rain just might last for 40 years. And it's also an idol, too cute, too sweet, thank you. So it's a curse. It can be a curse. It's how you use it. You never know. That is why the deliverance for the Israelites became a curse unto them. They wandered around the wilderness for 40 years and never see the promised land. What did they do with the deliverance when God carried them through the Red Sea? They murmur and complain. Thank you. And that is just the truth. Nobody will never cuss in your life today and say, where you don't know one scripture, where you don't love the Lord, where when last you pray, they will cuss you and say, where you bed, move around, you don't live nowhere, you're naked, you're broke, you're hungry. You never know. Constantly we get up every single day. We get up every single day constantly. And we have to be fighting to tell people what we believe is the truth. What do you mean by that, Shebi? We have to be living a lie. No, it's true, my baby. It's true. Vicky. I don't know, Vicky that, you know. Lord. Tori. Yeah. It's true. We get up every day, we're living a lie, we're living a lie, we're living a lie. You can't make your neighbor know say you cook chicken back. You can't make your neighbor know say you're eating mackerel, cause she eats stew peas. And you don't realize you're chicken foot in a fear stew peas. Eh? You cannot believe. Talk truth, you're in a constant competition with yourself because you're intimidated by others' lifestyle. All when them not have none, you're intimidated. I want to be above, reach above. Some of us have to stay in the middle to keep above sturdy. Some of us have to stay on the ground to keep the middle firm. But even being on the ground, you're living better than who is at the top. You never know. It's how you see better. That's why richness is a state of mind. That's why the scientists tell you about consciousness. That's why a certain class we are not allowed to speak in. You never know. Because we don't see ourselves of worth. Where some people can't still not reason because we're doubtful. Lord, me not think me worth that. You have some people believing in themselves so much, if you know mention them call themselves Lord. So how you see yourself? That is a problem, we don't see shit.
Yes, they never say about God that cast out the demon out.
No, they say they never hear.
I'm going to epic them?
No, I wonder which age people them here. They must have just banned still, you know.
I know that story then.
Everybody know the story. Everybody know the reason why I poke my name dog. So if you don't know the story by Sunday school, you know it by age saying. Real. So you see how far most of we are from God? You see how far most of us are from the truth, but we're very intellectual, murder people, remission, crack and fire, full of gun, like take him and fully charged of eager to take him. I don't remember this song. No, for sure, it is sad. It is so sad that you guys have no guideline. You see the difference? You have no guidelines. It's so sad. You can imagine you rent out somewhere or build a house and you don't even know the spot of ground. It's very important, but you're procreating, you know, and you don't know the spot of ground. You see what we don't know the person who I impregnate with? Mom's getting a little class, yeah. So I can't say, no, you see it. That's what we need to hear people that talk about, I don't do this and that. You're doing worse. Because only in public you're a lady. You never know. A lot of us mask who we are in public. Because it gives us a sense of satisfaction that if we go to in public, we're going to meet at-class people. So we start doubting ourselves from day one. You know, you're going to meet different people. No, you're different also. Persons are going to meet you. Yeah. I have to carry myself decent. If you're not carrying yourself for you, why should you carry yourself for the world? You see, because Jesus understood who he was, he has a purpose. But because you don't understand who you are, you have no purpose. That is why every day you get up and you tackle life like it's a bother. You know, say, you have a lot of persons, even your granny, she can't sit down in the house and relax so much dust blowing in the house. She could never watch dust blowing in the house. Oh, my granny have OCD, and she may get it from. She could never understand what it's like for a dirty place to be clean. Every day she gets up, she have to clean it. You know, every day she gets up, she have to clean it because she was programmed that way. Yeah. She was programmed that way, you never know. As me take off my drawers, me wash it, you will never know your body odor. You will never know your body odor. Oh, me never smell my arm yet. As you quit my lad something underneath this. No persons are gonna smell you before you even understand how your scent is. Some of the talk that we use, it gives us a oomph, but it's a lie. It masks who we really are. Somebody say, when me do, me no look back when I do. Bitch, you're right now, you don't even know. Time I go come when you go visit people shit. You never know. I saw it really go. But happy kind of people, me there we do not long enough. Me I come back on little families, me I come back on about 1 o'clock. Here, 1 o'clock. Where I continue all of this. And come with no questions because I have a class on a nastiness. I'm not sure. I'm sick, I'm not sure.